It was a moonless night, the kind that sent shivers down your spine before anything even happened. I found myself alone in an old creaking cabin deep within the woods. I had come here seeking solitude, but what I found was far from peaceful. The cabin had an eerie feel, as if it held onto secrets from the past. I had just settled in by the crackling fireplace, attempting to read a book and distract myself from the unsettling atmosphere. That's when I heard it, a soft, almost imperceptible whisper. I brushed it off as a trick of the wind or my own imagination, but then it came again, clearer this time. My heart raced as I strained to hear more. It was like someone was speaking just beyond my hearing, their words carried by a chilling breeze. Every hair on my body stood on end, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. With a trembling hand, I stood up and approached the window, peering out into the inky darkness. My breath caught in my throat as I saw them, shadows moving in the woods, slithering among the trees. My mind raced with possibilities, animals perhaps, or tricksters trying to spook me, but deep down, I knew there was something more to it. I closed the curtains, trying to convince myself that I was safe inside. I lit more candles, hoping their warm glow would dispel the unease that had settled over me. Yet the whispers persisted, now seeming to emanate from within the walls themselves. My pulse quickened, and I could feel a bead of sweat forming on my forehead. I decided to explore the cabin, armed with a flickering candle in one hand and a sense of dread in the other. Every floorboard creaked under my weight, and every gust of wind made me jump. I could have sworn I saw movement out of the corner of my eye, but whenever I turned, there was nothing there. As I entered the bedroom, the whispers grew more intense, like a chorus of ghostly voices rising in urgency. I followed the sound, my heart pounding in my chest, until I found myself standing in front of an old, ornate mirror. Its surface seemed to ripple like water, and within it I glimpsed fleeting faces, distorted, twisted, and haunting. In that moment, the truth struck me like a lightning bolt. The whispers were coming from the mirror, from the trapped souls it held. My own reflection stared back at me, but it was different, twisted, malevolent. I stumbled back, my candle dropping to the floor and extinguishing. The room plunged into darkness, the only sound